were bluffing was
really.
Holy that's Bill.
You are sick.
Whoa, you're sick.
All right,
Are you
man.
gonna one more?
And he shows him.
That king.
Woo! That's gonna leave a mark.
In poker, sometimes the biggest pots are won with absolutely nothing. Today, we're looking at the craziest poker bluffs of all time. So stick around and subscribe, because these bluffs are only going to get crazier. We start things off with Bill Kleine and Phil Galfond locked in a three-way battle that turns aggressive in a hurry. One player pushes the pace while the other catches a perfect trap card, driving the stakes incredibly high before the river even hits.
Not sure why you even look at your cards.
Raise 3,500.
It looks bad. If he doesn't look and he raises,
that's
then...
the part, yeah, that's the part that always gets me.
Yeah.
Why does he even bother looking?
Then you know that he doesn't know. This way.
This way you think that,
Oh, there's
a possibility that he
look
actually
down
has
at
a
a
hand.
7-4 and just fold it.
I don't think he looked at one card that time.
I can't tell. I've got Antonio's wall of money there, so I can't really see much.
Something for everybody. Croak has top pair, Kleine has a flush draw, and Galfond the open-ended straight draw.
5,500.
Kleine raises with his flush draw. Galfond calls. I doubt Croak will re-raise.
Call.
Could be some interesting turn cards here.
All right, one more. I go two more, right?
2,000 make you lucky. Good luck.
You have to look at the flop first, or the turn.
There is an interesting turn card, and it's for Phil Galfond. He makes the nut straight. Kleine continues betting his flush draw. Galfond is grabbing some serious ammo. $67,000.
67,000.
Wow.
That sends Croak a message.
Guess I have to fold.
Kleine doesn't know that if he hits his straight, he'll only chop the pot. Robert Croak doesn't care who wins this pot. Kleine calls.
The river lands, and Kleine fires right away to put Galfond to the ultimate test. Galfond is forced to decide whether his hand is actually good, or if Kleine is pulling off one of the craziest moves at the table.
Nearly a $200,000 pot. Kleine calls. Nearly a $200,000. Kleine calls. Nearly a $200,000 pot now. A disappointing red card for Kleine. Looks like Kleine's creative juices may be flowing. They sure are. He bets $150,000.
Not the best river. Maybe the worst river.
I don't want to say it out loud. what I was thinking.
Klein's trying to represent a full house.
I think I was okay. Yeah, I was fine with the spade. 150. How much time left? What else could you have called with?
Galfond falls for it.
Nice hand.
If you were bluffing, which...
It's really,
Holy that's Bill.
really. You are sick.
Whoa, you're sick.
All right,
You
man.
got one more.
Antonio, before even you are halfway through it, if you were bluffing, this would be a good time to show. Bill knew that. Bill knew the ropes. He was like, all right, this is a nice time to show.
Up next, Mickey Craft and Garrett Adelstein build a massive pre-flop pot on a terrifying, coordinated board. Despite holding a weak hand, Mickey refuses to back down, firing away to set up an aggressive move as the final street approaches.
Yeah, I do not believe Mickey's hitting the heights of 5'10". I don't think so, but I don't know.
You're 4'11"?
I always see him sitting.
4'11".
I'm not doing good.
Garrett under the gun with a big duke, raised to 1,200.
Mickey's gonna get involved.
4,000.
And he 3-bets the 4-5 offsuit. So Garrett opens ace-king off, and Mickey from out of position goes to 4,000. So about 3.5x here.
What do you think the eighth wonder is going to do?
Looks like he's gonna call. And they're deep. We usually don't see Mickey. I mean, Mickey's been on just a tear. Actually, it's a 4-bet. Excuse me. He 4-bets to 15,000. And Mickey snaps. Beat him in the pot. So 4-bet pot.
I respect that.
He don't.
Wow.
Mickey's just totally whiffed here. King 10-9 all hearts.
Whiffsville.
Whoa, look
Well,
at this.
I mean, I love Mickey, but on a 4-bet pot against an aggressive player, this is a suicide mission.
Do we have a clock?
He just is flopping absolutely.
Yeah, he's lighting some of these chips on fire.
So a lead here
Do we have a
for
clock in here? What time?
15,000.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Definitely not something that Garrett is usually accustomed to seeing. He just calls.
Nope, he's not used to being in this position.
Can you see it from here?
The only thing I'll say, Nick, is that is there ever a chance that if a heart were to come off and Mickey's continued to bet that Garrett might fold here? Mickey's going to continue to bet.
Yeah, well, this isn't the greatest turn either for Garrett. His hand is getting tougher and tougher to play for him, and yes, if a heart comes, he could get off his hand.
Yeah, one-liner out here to
It's
a
not,
jack.
it's not shaping up right.
Yeah, look at this turn card. One-liner to a jack here. King 10-9, all hearts turns a queen.
Garrett is good enough to sniff this out and to put the money in.
He's going to call, and we are at 101,000 here.
Wow.
Well, river
It's a
is
blank.
6, so Mickey has absolutely nothing here.
Yeah.
With the board complete, Mickey fires a massive shell to put Garrett in the blender, forcing him to sit in dead silence and figure out if he is up against a monster or getting pushed around. How will this end up for him?
Mickey's feet bombs here.
Yeah. Fuck, I should have bet.
No, I have to play high.
God damn it, Go.
What did you have when I bluffed? The queen 10. What did you have?
A small pocket queen. Small pocket queen.
Okay.
Can't call. The whole board beat.
Wow. He's going to bomb it.
Besides, put queen 10.
Yeah, of course.
I think he might have announced 60. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yep. 65,000.
Wow.
I meant.
Okay, 60,000.
I don't, you know.
Yes.
What's the bet?
60,000.
Whatever he wants. Is 60?
I meant 60. I don't want to like.
You're fine.
You know.
Just whatever you want the bet to be is fine.
Yeah. I don't want to like poor etiquette is.
You're good, dude. You're good. Fuck. Oh, so many tough decisions against you. Been wrong every time. Folded a bunch. Called and was wrong. Fucking such brutal.
Yeah. Let it out, Garrett. Why do I think he's going to call Bart?
Could be a live read here. Yeah, Mickey seemed a little nervous now.
What the fuck does this hand mean? I don't know.
Now he's trying to look calm.
Yeah, a lot of time chips might be going in here. This is a really thin line here.
It's like, would Mickey ever play a flop flush like this? Would he ever play just a jack like this? Remember, it's a 4-bet pot. He 3-bet out of the small blind, and Garrett 4-bet, and he snap called.
Oh, he's going to try to vape his way to a fold.
You got it again, huh? Fuck, dude. Every time you've had it against me. I feel like you got it again.
Yes, everybody.
That doesn't mean he's folding. Sometimes he switches gears right in the middle of the game. Man, he might be leaning that way, though. He doesn't look happy about this. This is putting him in a tough spot, man. Tough damn spot.
Adding 1 minute.
Can't win this hand, I don't think, either. Just gotta hope you have something like that.
Well, I mean, normally you wouldn't think that someone would have like an ace-7 off with the ace of hearts.
Not sure what to do.
Which is like the nut flush draw
like
unpaired. But we know that Mickey might even have that because he's got a black 5-4. So yeah, trying to hand read here is really hard.
Well, Garrett is the master of making the right decision, and 60,000 isn't going to change his life. He's just trying to make the best decision as a competitor.
10 seconds.
What a great split screen here.
Yeah.
Guess I'll fold.
Oh, and he makes the fold. Wow, Mickey, show it, baby.
My man.
Oh,
My dude.
and he shows them.
That king.
Woo! That's gonna leave a mark.
And you know what the craziest bluff is? The fact that thousands of people are gonna watch this video without hitting subscribe. Don't be that guy. More crazy bluffs to come as Rampage and Handz go to war. Rampage relentlessly applies pressure across multiple streets, driving up the pot while unknowingly walking into a trap.
Wesley. Yeah, it doesn't work. Doesn't work, right? Never. Doesn't work? Yeah, never. Doesn't know.
Yeah. Rampage here.
Never two, never work.
Ace-7 of clubs. Handz just gonna call with queen.
I mean, I watch a lot. When I 5-bet with A5.
Gonna play a trap and gonna bring Pav in here. We don't see what he has.
I got 6-bet by 180k. That's killed. I was like screaming
in that game. You 5-bet 60k.
And how about
you 3-bet 50k, 60k.
Top set here for Handz, who just flat called and he checks. And Pav here, open-ended with king-8. Handz super under-repped. And Rampage is going to check raise here. This flop. And Handz has got queen. Just with the flat call, free.
750k, drink bottle of scotch, 20k.
Rose gold interior.
Anytime you ask, what did you drink last night? I drank a bottle of scotch, it was 7k.
A glass.
Cool, okay.
He will call.
Corona,
Yeah, we can afford Corona.
Pav's out of there. I mean, Rampage could have ace, king, king 9. I mean, he could have a lot of hands here. It's just a single raise pot. And a club comes off here on the turn. And Rampage picks up the nut flush draw. So nut flush draw got her to a king. Check raise the flop. As the pre-flop raiser.
That's this I never slide. I don't miss my queen, ace queen, ace king. Not like you, huh?
You should come to Vegas and play with us. Very action. 175.
And here comes the overbet here. 175, and Handz is just so under-repped here.
With massive money already in the middle, Rampage ramps up the drama and caps it off with a terrifying river shove, leaving Handz frozen in place to guess whether he is looking at a titan or getting run over by a fearless bluff.
I can't imagine how he's not going to continue.
That's definitely a good bluff. I mean, it's still better than your poker bluff. I believe you. I believe your parents own a hedge fund. My turn. You are in the hedge fund. Your hedge fund.
But again, we're dealing with much wider ranges than what would be expected here because Handz just flatted the big blind versus the small blind open. And there's a call, and this would be a disaster if a queen or a jack of clubs somehow rolled off the Rampage. The river here is a brick, and is Rampage going to go for it? There's absolutely no way that Rampage can know how strong. Handz all in! All in from Rampage! What heart! Unbelievable! 618,000 all in for people that said that his stack might not be in play. He's answered that question. Holy smokes. Again, if you're coming into this hand in the middle, super unorthodox. Blind versus blind. Handz just called pre-flop. And he's gonna fold, and Rampage gets it through. Oh my God. Unbelievable.
We got a game!
Wow.
Stevie Handz!
Hand of the weekend.
The 2015 EPT 11 Grand Final saw one of the craziest bluffs in poker history unfold on the big stage. Tensions hit an absolute peak when Adrian Mateos turned up the heat on a pivotal turn card, forcing Johnny Lodden straight into a grueling spot.
Unless he snaps off a 5, he's going to have to check. Well, we went 4-way to the flop, heads up to the turn, which is a 4. That gives him extra outs. Now he can catch a deuce for a straight. The question is, he's got to say to himself, what is this guy calling with? Did he really just have A7 suited and not 3-bet? Well, now Mateos has to bet. By betting now Johnny's got to say, okay, if I call this one, I got to call for the rest on the river. So it's not just like, we'll see what he's got. Now Johnny's got to think about, well, the bet is only 650. There's 3 million in the pot. I have 6 outs. Sure, I'm not the favorite, but it's close. You know, he's not getting the right price, but it's not that far off. If Johnny's right that he's up against the bluff, his 5s are good. Great call. Great call.
Everything comes down to the last card, as Mateos puts a huge pile of chips into the middle, leaving Lodden stuck in a painful spot. Can he find his way out of this one, or is he about to become another victim of a crazy bluff?
He's getting slightly the worst price to draw, but he's also got the possibility of having the best hand. So the bet sizing for Mateos allowed him to play this hand. Okay, another ace on the river. That's a good card for Johnny Lodden. And it wouldn't seem like it, but it's one less ace that Mateos could have.
Action's been checked to the Spaniard.
This is a really exciting hand. This is going to get replayed over and over. Oh my goodness.
He does it. He goes for it.
Wow, this is gutsy. Johnny wants to play so bad. His read is right. The question is sometimes, you can tell, Johnny's first instinct, call. I got this guy beat. He's messing with me. A lot to learn about some high-level poker here where it's like, you just go with your gut and you trust your read, and both these guys have virtually nothing but are playing a massive pot here. What he may end up doing is talking himself out of his read. Oh man, I hope Johnny makes this call. It'll be epic. One of the greatest, if he makes this call, one of the best reads we've ever seen in a final table. One of the greatest played hands we've ever seen.
Instantly goes to on many lists as just one of the all-time.
One of the greatest
calls.
hands I've ever seen. If he makes the call, if he makes the fold, it still is a great hand, but it's so much more epic if Johnny makes this call.
There goes the fold.
and he shows the
playing
bluff.
so good. Wish he calls, he doesn't call. Gets shown the bluff.
Put in so much money in that hand with the right read and then changed his mind.
We finish things off with a high-stakes showdown between Daniel Negreanu and Kristen Foxen. Negreanu finds himself trailing early, but a paired flop gives him the perfect opportunity to strike back with a sudden check raise.
Can Daniel Negreanu come back? Can he come back?
I mean, Foxen is dominating this match so far. She's also making some hands, which obviously helps, but she's slowly but surely extended her lead here. As we see 9-9-3 on the flop, Negreanu hitting a pair of threes.
$180.
Daniel comes with a check raise here. Foxen makes the call. That's 7-8, you know, wrapped a little bit around the 9. It's also got backdoor clubs.
Yeah, it's the modern game of poker. If you even as much as sort of have a sliver of the flop, you're going to be excited to see the turn. The turn, in this case, not very helpful for Foxen, but still, she has options here. Negreanu with just a pair of threes, not looking too strong.
The action heats up on the turn when Foxen stays in the hand, setting up a wild river. Just as she fires a final bet to take down the pot, Negreanu answers with a massive counterattack.
175.
No incentive for Foxen to play this slow as she has nothing going for her. But for Negreanu, this is also a terrible situation. You're short, you only have a pair of threes. You know that Foxen can do this with air as well as with strong hands. The fact that it wasn't raised before the flop, perhaps giving Negreanu a bit more confidence, and again, the counterfeit. This happened earlier with kings and queens on board when Daniel hit a pair of sixes. Now kings and nines on board, and Foxen's 8 high is best here. Everything going Foxen's way so far.
She might end up betting this here, just thinking that she needs to bluff at this one.
550.
All in.
Fold. Nice hand.
Thanks.
Negreanu comes with a check raise all in.
Wow.
Look at that.
That is insane. Negreanu check raised all in after Foxen bet 550K.
Nice.
It really was.
Sick. A 3 something?
Deuce 3.
Yeah, I thought you had a
Fuck
3.
it.
If you thought these hands were crazy, just wait until you see what we've got coming next. Subscribe to Poker Circuit and stick around for more of the wildest moments in poker.